Cincinnati uses its second timeout.
First down.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 12.
From the red zone on 1st. He's got it at the 6. And a dive. He's in. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. They jump ahead by 4.
Cowboys 3. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Kevontae Turpin on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Dak to the air here. Pressure gets there. The defense gets home. He's dropped at the 14. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Look at that power. Deep left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest. This contest, and I love them taking a shot, Cade. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. To throw is Prescott. Into the hands of Pickens. And as they bring him down, a lot of yards. Nicely done, but still short of the marker. So it is 4th down.
A big gain on the play. It's 4th down.
They do snap it. Here's Prescott. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's got 20 yards at the end of this one. What a call on that 4th down play.
The kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Kevontae Turpin on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to throw. Here's Dak. Look at that power. Deep left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. And that's incomplete, only because of the hit applied, though. A good defensive play to bring up 2nd down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. DJ Turner comes up with it. And the Bengals will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Burrow. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Cowboys take over after returning it inside the red zone.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Prescott set to pass. Passing quick here, but the pass rush fast enough to match it. On him in time to alter that throw. And it falls incomplete. That brings up 2nd down. Now, you are really hung out to dry defensively when you're starting in the red zone, right, Brock? So nice to see him get an early win there on 1st down.
That's right. They call it sudden change, and defensively, you want a sudden stop.
He's in trouble. Not going to get away. They drop him at the 29. And it's Barrett Carter. And now it's going to be 22 yards for them to pick up on this 3rd down.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
3rd and long for him here. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
From the red zone now. And this one's going to end up incomplete. Just too tough to hang on through that contact. It's going to make it 2nd and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run. Has his man, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. George Pickens taking it in from 7 out. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. Lead now up to a field goal.
Cowboys 10, Bengals 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow setting to throw. And he will not find the connection on the other end there. Incompletion sets up 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 180. 11, MT, take.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And some nice running there. Gets him 8. 3rd down coming up.
The ball carrier.
Working quickly here.
Marquise Bell on the tackle. A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down, give to Brown. As the 1st and more inside the 45. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That is the spark that they needed. 36 yards.
Situational football, 3rd downs are so big. You spend so much time during the week working on it. But I love that call. I love how you can run it on 3rd down, and it shows everybody don't have to always put it in the air to move the chains.
And no touchdown. He knocked it away. The look was there, Brock. They had the guy they wanted. Couldn't hang on to it. That's going to be 2nd down.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
Burn a pass now on second down. That's caught at the 4. And he will score. Touchdown, Bengals.
Complete to Mike Gesicki.
Mike Gesicki,
Touchdown,
a 21-yard
Cincinnati.
effort.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. The route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one right down the middle.
14.
They jump ahead by
Cowboys
4.
10. Evan McPherson to kick off for
Here's
Cincinnati.
McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Now Dak to throw. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
That one's caught along the left sideline. Defense gets to him, shoves him out, gain of about 16 before they did so. And that's going to give the Cowboys a first down. We've set it down from 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Dak. And it is incomplete. Went big on the final play of our third quarter. And nothing comes from it as we hit the break. Back now for our fourth quarter. Here comes second and 10. Now Prescott. This is complete to Ferguson, out left. And he goes out of bounds as everyone turns to hear from our referee. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We got second and 15. Here's Prescott. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jordan Battle with the INT. And he makes the house call. It's a pick six for Cincinnati. Defense getting in on the front rock with that fourth quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick six.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. And when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Evan McPherson to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. This return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
On the return, the Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Back to the air. Prescott after that pick. It is caught left side. Good play call there. 15 yards for their efforts, and they got the first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Prescott to throw. He's not going to get away from this. They're all over him. They drop him at the 33. Offense to the line fast.
It's second and 21 at the 33-yard line.
Second down coming from Prescott. And this is incomplete. Had it for a second, but the hit broke up the catch, and now it's third down.
Incomplete.
Fair to say he's just been all over the place in this one today. Some accuracy issues early. They gave him plenty of looks trying to get him into rhythm, but they just never could, and the incompletions continue to pile up.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott will look to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Sometimes I scratch my head with fourth down decisions. Not here. This is four down territory for them, regardless of how much time left or where they're at on the field. You're down 2 scores. They've got to find 2 more possessions in this drive. It's got to end in points.
And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on fourth down as they force the turnover.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4 down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Throw left side, and Gesicki has it. And he'll go down here at the 16. Offense in the hurry up here.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Cowboys 16-yard
Second down,
line.
Burrow. Look is there, but so is a defender. That hit forces the drop, and that's going to bring up third down.
Incomplete. It's third down and 3 yards to
Throwing
go.
is Burrow. And this might be the one that puts it away. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 18 points.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with blue. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And that one's going to be incomplete. Third down coming up.
I can understand still trying to put something together here offensively, find some kind of confidence, because it's been rough, both on the scoreboard and the turnovers. Not the kind of offensive effort they were looking for.
Throw here, third down. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, fourth down coming up.
They needed a lot more out of this offense in this one, Kate, to keep pace in this contest. Just wasn't there. Continuity wasn't there, rhythm wasn't there, confidence wasn't there. This is one they like to forget.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Big gain downfield. What a way to pick it up on fourth down, Brock. Gain goes to midfield, to then beyond, down inside the opposing 45. First down from the 42. Now here's Prescott. And this is going to be lost on the hit. Incomplete. Tough to complete it through that traffic. Get contact over the middle. It's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
To throw, Prescott. And he gets it away, but nowhere close to that target. Incomplete. Quick thinking just to get rid of it there, Brock, but no chance. It's third down.
Third down and 10.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he goes, third and long. Connecting on the slant. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas! Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slants, you find yourself at the gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB,
Yeah.
and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there when you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
Score, Bengals 28, Cowboys 18.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick.
Onside kick.
And they're even able to add some yards on after they brought that one in. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. They're going to pass it here. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Jalen Thompson makes the play. And the Cowboys have some new life in the fourth.
First down pass. Intercepted. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. Back to throw. Here's Dak. He finds Pickens left side. He's going to be forced out after he picks up about 19 yards. That is good for a Cowboy first down.
Good offenses, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Prescott set to pass. Trying to push deep downfield. Had it for a moment, but the hit jars it loose. Fortunate, Brock, that it did too, because that would have been a big strike otherwise. Instead, just second down.
That incompletion right there, Kate, it does stop the clock, and it gives you a chance. A chance to get in that huddle, regroup, and make sure you just fire your best shots here down the stretch.
Down the field, he's got Lamb. His hit finally taken out, so call it a gain of about 23 on the play before they got to him. And that's going to give Dallas the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Dak to the air here. That throw finds Pickens. Toward the pylon, and he is in. Touchdown, Cowboys. George Pickens. First return score, and now he's got a receiving one, too. This would put it back within a field goal. And he connects, so now one more kick from him. A field goal will tie us here in this fourth quarter.
Bengals 28, Cowboys 25. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Brown to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Gun.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys take over with a chance to win this game.
The second down pass intercepted. The Cowboys take over first and 10.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Up the middle, Blue. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 22-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. And that one's incomplete. He got muscled off the ball there. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
It's important situation stuff right here, Kate. This is now, well, more important than the score is to get this first down. And it might mean throwing over the middle field and using one of those 2 timeouts you have left.
Looking to throw it. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. And it's good, so they take the lead, and that extra point buys them a little bit of breathing room here, partner. The field goal doesn't tie it now.
Bengals 28. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. He'll look to throw it. Ooh, the look was there, but the catch is not. Contact deep downfield, and that's enough to pop that one out.
This is one of those moments as a quarterback, you gotta have a little self-talk. Play fast, but never in a hurry. Play fast, but never in a hurry. You can't be panicked right now, and just find ways to get completions.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Setting up to pass. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Don't mind that call a bit here on 2nd down. Still got a couple opportunities left. You can afford to take that shot deep, and you need to land one of them. But now, well, now you're getting a 3rd down, and now you got to find a way to get a first.
Throwing now. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
That is 3 straight incompletions, and now amnesia, really important, Kate. Got to flush those negatives away. But boy, you've got to be hyper-focused here. This is a critical 4th down.
All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down. Desperation time here. Trying to push deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35. And this is going to be all the way down to the 30-yard line as they come through on 4th down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to head out after a gain of 7.
This difference maker, well, he's up to 5 catches now for the game. And what I love about this, Kate, these are the contested catches. It may not show up as a lot of yardage, but these are the kind of catches you gain trust with the quarterback, and much more importantly, with the rest of your teammates.
Burrow on 2nd down. It's intercepted. That will do it. Has room down the left sideline. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side.